Sure of attaining 3 stars in terms of wins, the Balete National High School's Technical Working Group have their collaboration. Department of Education issued the policy and guidelines for the comprehensive water, sanitation, and hygiene in schools or WINS program for the promotion of correct hygiene and sanitation practices among school children and a clean environment in and around schools to keep learners safe and healthy. Policy Objective for Water or DepEd Order Number 10, Series of 2016. All schools shall have an organized system to make adequate and safe drinking water as well as clean water for hand washing, toilet use, menstrual hygiene management, and cleaning purposes available to all students during school hours. While waiting for the water tests that were given by the Balete municipality, the school requested to have a water supply from OCM water station. The photos flashing on the screen are the permit and water test result that ensuring that water supply is safe and potable. Menstrual health management is also included on the guidelines of Wash in School program. Things to remember. First, keep clean. Take a bath as needed and wash genital area with water twice a day to prevent body odor and infection. Wipe private area from front to back after toilet used to prevent infection. Wear clean, comfortable clothing and keep a jacket or sweater nearby to tie around your waist in case you bleed through your skirt. Wash your hands with soap and water after using toilet or changing sanitary pad or pasador. Change your sanitary pad or pasador every 3 to 5 hours of more if needed. If using a pasador, make sure you wash and sanitize your pasador properly after each use. If using a sanitary pad, dispose of it properly by wrapping it with paper. Do not use special product, perfumes, herbs, or ointment on private parts. Wash out for signs of infection, change in discharge odor, itching, and burning sensation. Eat, drink, and exercise. Eat lots of fruits and vegetables during your period. Eating extra food with potassium like bananas and iron like dark leafy greens will help build crumbs and give you more energy. Drink lots of clean water. It is important to stay hydrated at all times, but especially during your menstrual cycle. Get some exercise each day. Stretching and moving around may reduce cramps and improve your mood. The third one is manage your pain. Hold a hot water bottle against your stomach to soothe cramps. Take painkillers or traditional herbs to help manage the pain. Fourth, plenty of rest and sleep. Make sure that you're getting enough sleep per night. You should try to sleep for 8 hours. Track your cycle. Make a note of what day your period starts, how long it lasts, and how heavy it is. Your cycle will probably be about the same length each month, so look back over your notes occasionally to help yourself predict when your period will begin and what it will be like. It will be about 28 days from the day one period starts to the day the next period starts. But it is completely normal for it to be more or less than this. Keep a sanitary pad or pasador with you at all times, even if your period isn't closed. Second, guidelines: sanitation, waste segregation, disposal, drainage, and deworming. Policy objective for sanitation. DepEd Order Number 10, Series of 2016. All schools shall have adequate, clean, functional, safe, and accessible toilet facilities that meet the pupil-to-bowl ratio as stipulated in the Philippine Sanitation Code. Maintain cleanliness and safety in and immediately vicinity of school premises through school-based solid waste management, proper drainage, and the elimination of all possible breeding grounds for mosquitoes to prevent vector-borne diseases and ensure safety and food handling in preparation. To get 3 stars in terms of sanitation, the functional pupil-to-toilet seat ratio by gender is 50 students or less. Toilets are secure, private, with door and lock, have lighting, adequate ventilation, and wrapping materials for use pods. There is a hand washing facility with soap within or near the toilets. There is a facility for washing in female toilets for menstrual hygiene management. Detached toilets are located within view or school, building, and people. There is a toilet accessible to persons with limited mobility. Daily cleaning of toilets and hand washing and other water facilities. Funding for regular maintenance and repair of toilets, hand washing, and other water facilities comes from regular school budget. Example is MOOE and or the department funds. Funding for regular maintenance and repair of toilets, hand washing, and other water facilities comes from regular school budget, that is MOOE, and or other DepEd funds. In achieving 3 stars in terms of deworming is done semi-annually in the presence of health personnel in coordination with DOH and with parents' consent. At least 85% of school students were dewormed. Policy objective for deworming. DepEd Order Number 10, Series of 2016. Deworm twice a year. In the Philippines, 1 in every 2 school children is infected with worms, affecting every social class. Worms are so widespread that someone even believe that this is normal or even beneficial for children to have worms. On the contrary, worms survive by stealing nutrients from the person they infected. People with worms, therefore, suffer from the lack of nutrients, weaknesses, and feeling tired, impaired mental and physically development in growing children, poor performance in school and work. As worms travel inside the body, they sometimes end up in the lungs, causing cough. In rare severe cases, obstruction of the intestine or bile ducts may lead to death. One of the programs that Balete National High School that helps in maintaining solid waste management activities is the KKK, or Classroom Kalinisan Campaign, which is supervised and implemented by YesO Club, where every advisor are informed about the objectives of the project. Every month, after consolidating the result of the KKK checklist, the Science Department recognizes the sections that attain the objective of their project. To get 3 stars in terms of wastewater management facilities, functional septic tank is available for all toilets. Functional drainage from kitchen and wash areas to ensure that there is no stagnant water in the school. In case the school is at a flood-prone area, a system or policy practices, people, process, and structure is in place to ensure that there is no stagnant water in the school. 3 stars in terms of food safety and sanitation activities. All food handlers should have a health certificate, and for schools with canteen, an updated sanitary permit. This is the sanitary permit to operate the canteen of Balatan National High School. This was given by Department of Health, Office of the Municipality Health Officers of Balete, Batangas. Mga masusustansyang pagkain at mga pagkain na dapat iwasan. Kumain ng mga masusustansyang pagkain katulad ng gulay at prutas. Ilan sa mga halimbawa nito ay ang carrots, saging, kamatis, malunggay, petsay, at kalabasa. Kain ng mga pagkain makakatulong makaiwas sa pagkakaroon ng cavity. Una, madahong gulay, itlog, keso, isda, at gatas. Mga pagkaing dapat iwasan: soft drinks at anumang processed at carbonated juices, chocolate at candy, cakes, donuts at iba pang matatamis na tinapay, iba pang mga pagkaing maaasukal o matatamis. Fourth guidelines is hygiene, hand washing, and toothbrushing. Hygiene activities. For us to get 3 stars, daily supervised group hand washing with soap for all children is led by student leaders. The practice of individual hand washing with soap is done during critical times. Daily supervised activity of toothbrushing with fluoride toothpaste for all children is led by the student leaders. This infographic picture flashing on the screen, which is already given to each advisor to be posted on their classroom, we must remember the following. You should always wash your hands with soap at these critical times: after using toilet, before eating and handling food, after handling pets, and after playing. Let us remind our children to bring their own toothbrushes and toothpaste so that they will be able to brush their teeth after eating. They perform it with their circle of friends, and this activity became their routine without supervision.